everybody. Back to SipTeawithSenpais. I am your bubbly senpai guy, and I'm just here to make a few announcements. So, lately, we are so sorry about our production. We've all had just our own little time of need at home, and so none of us have been able to really get together and record like we were in the beginning. So, I don't know how the rest of this year will pan out, but our episodes seem to be spaced out. Don't worry, we'll try to get new episodes posted as soon as possible. So we just want to thank you for sitting with us, listening to us for all this time, and we will definitely get back to making more episodes as soon as possible. At the beginning of this current episode, it sounds like it starts off in the middle, mainly because we had recorded, but unfortunately there was a thunderstorm that night and my internet went out, so I don't know what happened to the rest of that footage. So for this episode, it'll sound like we just start just in the middle of things, so I apologize for that. We apologize for that, just technical difficulties and things like that. So alright, back to your regularly scheduled programming. We will see you guys soon. Bye. Welcome back, y'all. Took a short intermission. We got our other senpai with us tonight. Well, yeah. From the other
been back. We're back. Been gone for a minute. I'm sorry. I forget how the lyrics go.
Anywho, going down the list, we talked a little bit about Kong.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out.
I think we talked about Spiral for like 5 minutes, maybe 10. Who knows?
That's what it was. I think we were trying to figure out what Spiral was.
Yeah, because I know we never made it to the next part of the list.
Right.
Yeah. That I know.
But also this
Yahida was not here for a list. Hey, no. Yahida wasn't here for whatever list. All right, you guys are talking about the wrong shit. Call me by your name. Call me by your name. Yes. Okay. Yes. I want to replace my blood with it. Now every time somebody's like, don't say that, you're going to hell. Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm wearing them popping ass shoes when I go.
Okay? Like, gotta be real though. We were all probably going anyway.
Exactly. Little Nas just said, look, y'all keep telling me I'm going to hell because I'm gay. Well, you know what? Not only am I going to go to hell, I'm going to twerk on the devil. I'm going to take his job, and then I'm going to be great.
Yep.
I'm just more so upset because I get tired of the straight people like making stupid ass comments. Like I can't tell you how many arguments when the song initially came out. How many are even with pastors? You know, of course pastors, but I've been getting into arguments with straight men the entire time because it's just like he's worshiping the devil. I was like, stop. Did you watch it? No, right. I didn't watch it.
And you know nothing.
And how do you know?
My real question is really just like where in any of it from beginning to end was there actual worship?
No.
And then they were like the entire story was probably based in hell. I was like, probably. I was like, wait a minute. And one of the people I argued with was a pastor, and I was just like, stop. I was like, did you watch it? And he was like, the first couple of seconds. I was like, how many seconds? This man said 20. I was like, you don't recognize the Garden of Eden when you see it?
Right.
And he was just like,
you know, that entire storyline, because that first 20 seconds to like probably 30 was that storyline. So it's just like,
right.
And then you know what? I love it. I love the whole pole to hell. Like, fuck yeah.
I'm shocked.
No, for me, it's the art. The art was gorgeous. Every single hairstyle, I was like, oh my god, wigs. I lived for all of it. Them wigs was like,
them wigs were life.
They were life. It was like, yes.
I don't know. When I first seen it, I was like, why is everybody telling me to watch it? Like I got tagged in it. People kept sending it to me, and I was like, okay, too many people have summoned their local Yahida. I will come through. So I look at it and I'm like, is what we doing. I didn't know this is what we were doing. And you know, every time I'm talking to somebody about it, I'm like, I love the fact that he's unapologetically gay. And they're like, no, he could be gay. He just can't. I was like, he just can't seem gay. He just can't be noticeably gay. I was like, listen, first of all, two things. Not everybody that's gay wants to act like a stereotypical hood woman, because I don't know why that's a thing. But I was like, he's not about to sit here. And even Sam Smith approaches being gay very lightly. I was like, this man was like,
like take it or leave it, darn it.
Right.
Take it or leave it.
yeah.
Take it or leave it.
And I was like, because you know, I was like, you guys have to sit here and think about it. I was like, there's tons of music like pertaining to like straight people. I was like, it sucks when you're not interested in the very gender that is in a song. I was like, if you think about it, there's no famous gay men in like songs. There's no songs about a guy talking about smashing another guy that you hear on the radio or that's like out there. I was like, he actually got to do that and he was serious about it. And I was like, fuck all that. He was popping, okay? Them fucking braids was popping.
The world is
shoes were
absolutely salty that the biggest pop star in the world right now is a gay black man.
Yep.
I gotta be honest, I'm salty about it too, because I'm like, why am I not his friend? God damn.
Right.
You know, I was telling people, I was like, I never really cared about his music too much, but I knew he was gay. And you know, my little brother, he's 15. He was like, Yahida, how did you know he was gay? I was like, honey, he's a rapper and none of his music or music videos was about drugs and bitches and they didn't have just jiggling boobs and ass in it. And my brother was like, I was like,
I love Lil Nas X music.
His outfits are popping. He's not wearing the typical just sagging pants.
Wait, I think it's the outfit thing that's like one of those giveaways, and I'm just like, he's
really
way too put together for any general straight man in rap.
Oh, yeah. I was like, the colors match,
right?
And it's sequin, yeah. And I love it.
And like, can't say. I mean, I'm not gonna say straight people can't, but it you know. Toxic masculinity mentality is way too rampant still. So
right,
like you could tell all of his bed sheets match his like towel. Exactly, and it's a matching bathroom set. It's not just I don't know that has black on it. I don't know. You just leave the bed on the floor. Like I can go to his house and be like, is that a plug-in?
Yes, I don't do that smelly shit around here. I love it.
And then, you know, in all his videos, like when he's like posting like the little, because now I follow his TikTok. That made me follow him. That made me be like, you know what?
Speaking of TikTok,
I need more.
TikTok took that song and made it. Queer TikTok took that song and like, look, the Alphabet Mafia is out here and we love it. The niggas is like, I'm not bisexual. It's like, who is that going down the pole?
Yeah, no, I love that. Like gay TikTok was gay talk, as they want to call it. It is funny and it was funny as fuck. One dude was like, he goes, no, I'm very straight. Call me, but
I saw that when I was just like,
my heels today. Is it the one where he's like, I'm glad I brought my heels today, and then just goes down?
Like,
yeah.
He's like, you're going to hell. He's like, well, glad I bought my heels. Like,
yo, there was one. The guy is literally, he's like, mysterious pole in hell. I'm climbing the fuck up this pole, and then he's just like, what? No, just Lil Nas X just ass flying there.
I was looking at something just like that, and it was like, he goes, oh, is this a pole? Oh, I can get out of here. And he starts commenting, and then you just hear, call me what you want. And he's like, oh, and he fucking hits him in the face. And like he just has like a boot on his shit after. And I was like, I hate you. I love it. Guys on TikTok. Then they had like one straight dude dancing to it. And it was honestly, it was a terrible dance. But like you have people reacting to it and duetting it, and they're just like, and then people in the comments are like, straights ruin everything. I told you. I remember like one of the girls that I work with coming up to me and she's just like, did you see the video? I was like, yes, bitch. Yes, and she's just like, you weren't like offended. I was like, honey, oh wait, you're straight. No, I wasn't.
Straight ruin everything.
I'd be like, hold up. Oh, right, you don't know me.
Glorious. It's all
No, and then I love the questions after the follow-up questions. Are you gay? Am I gay?
Definitely ain't straight. That much is true.
I mean,
They'd be like, I'm a something.
I always tell people life is too short to be straight. Gay it up. Why not? Yeah.
And little too curve. All right, but that's enough of a Lil Nas X. Let's get into some.
Hell no, that's not enough of it. No,
it's a little enough of it now because we have other things to talk about. Let's go to nerd news because I actually found some. Our last part we didn't have any, but there's a bunch of anime news.
Really, anyway.
There's a bunch of video game news. There's some TV stuff. But okay, first off, the My Hero Academia movie trailer dropped, and it's great. Deku's got a new outfit, and also he's now known as a mass murderer in the United States. Why would you wake up to violence like this?
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know anything about My Hero because I haven't started it. So anything
past the second season, I'm currently watching.
It doesn't matter. There's just a trailer, and it's just like, wait, what's happening? What is happening? It's 6:00 in the morning. I don't need to be waking up to this.
I didn't need to hear it. Oh, right. I do have like, I don't know. This isn't necessarily a question, but I did want to know if like people wanted me to record the whole me going through like the weird BBL surgery shit. But I don't know, man. Something about being covered in blood and body wrapped, mummied up, and it's like maybe let me not record when I want to sit here and throw myself off of a bridge. Yin yang. But let me know about that. However, my cosplay body next year will be right. That's what I wanted. That's what my buildup was because I want to do the pink hair. I'm always.
I was like, where are we going with this?
What's her name?
The dancing one?
No. The princess lady from I'm forgetting her name from Fire Force. The dark skin one.
Oh, gotcha.
I always forget her
name.
Who
you're talking about. Can't think of her name, but I know who you're talking about.
I don't know anything about Fire Force anyway, so I can't help you.
Same.
I know for a fact that's who I'm going. Like, I'm just ready. I'm ready for the cosplays. Okay, I might do Itachi. Okay, I gotta get my.
Do it.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say sexy Itachi, but he's already sexy.
Sexier.
Yeah, the better.
Like it just occurred to her.
I just realized I didn't buy that fucking Akatsuki soup bowl, and I'm depressed about it.
Stop being about it.
It was the last one in stock. I forgot about it when I was buying Kai's present. Kai, shut the fuck up. I just lost something beautiful.
No, now I feel bad. My present ruined the moment.
Your present didn't ruin shit. My brain.
On to the next. Madoka Magic is getting a new movie sequel.
I ain't going through that trauma no more.
But I didn't even make it past the first episode of the first season anyway, because I don't even know why. I just know that art juxtaposition messed with me, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this.
It is a bit disturbing. It's great looking,
but it's not disturbing. Even about the disturbing part. I'm just like the switch to a whole different type of art style, and I'm just like, okay, it's weird.
Demon Slayer is like, number one in the US. Hi, baby.
Mama.
Hey, baby. Oh, but Demon Slayer is number one in the US in movies, earning $9.03 million this weekend. And
little did Kai Senpai know that she would go see this movie twice and cry both times. That's how good this movie was.
$19 million overall. The number one movie in the US, ladies and gentlemen, is an anime movie. And Demon Slayer's train movies heard great anyway, so fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start watching that.
See, it's on my list. I just finished Jujutsu Kaisen, which we will talk about later. So
see, it's on Netflix now, so that's making it easier for me. But at the same time, we know me.
The Demon Slayer movie?
The anime in general.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it's on
yeah,
Netflix?
yeah.
Bitch, okay.
Yeah,
I was
now
about to
it's
say,
on Netflix.
I was like, do I have to watch Verve?
I watched it through Hulu.
Let's see,
But, yeah.
Powerpuff. Oh, so the Powerpuff Girls TV show just released new character picks. I'm still not excited. I don't want it either.
Wasn't there something that fairly recently came out about it that I was just like, oh no, I saw a picture of the behind the scenes in their outfits. I was just like, oh no, it's bad.
It's bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
I get the feeling that's the first episode where they're still in their old costumes, because the new character pics show them in newer, more modern outfits, and they look good. But I'm still like, why did you have to even do this? What's the point?
Wait. Hey, I'm sorry. Amora was crying, and
You're good.
it's just now hearing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are forgetting what's important. What's important is who did Little Nas's braids, because those shits were
Bitch.
And I now want to dye my hair that red, and it's been in my head ever since. And I'm like, redheaded Yahida sounds like a problem for everybody else. I think also, what is that, like a live action version of
I don't want it, man.
No one wants it.
Nobody wants live action anything. I don't know why they bother. I don't know why they're like, oh, let's make it look as realistic as possible. It's anime. It's not supposed to.
If they're not gonna do a great job at it, then don't try.
Who has done a good job at it, honestly?
And then
it depends.
And then it's like now
I think Disney's doing a great job at it's a live action thing. Disney.
No.
Well, other than the movie remakes live action.
I mean, Marvel is literally live action comic books, so technically they are doing good at it.
Hey, wait. Fuck no to all of this. Absolutely not. Except the Deadpool all day. I wish Deadpool
was everything.
But then again, I want to really stalk Ryan Reynolds, and that's my problem. I really like him, and I know
if you want company, I'll be right there with you.
Oh, God,
good, because it's like, I don't know. Every time I was like, I shouldn't like him. I don't know him, right? And then I seen somebody posted some shit on Tumblr because he kissed another dude at an award show, and I was like, and back to stalking him. Okay.
I think Deadpool is what really, really set it in motion. That's just like, yes.
Oh, I was just like, he plays everybody. Jesus. And then I seen him do Deadpool, and I was like, his ass looks really nice in this. Okay.
Yes, he does.
And that's all I couldn't get over him and that girl's I'm always forgetting.
Yeah, like it's so funny
like,
when
their humor was so perfect.
When Marvel made the America's ass joke with Captain America, I was like, Deadpool does it way better, dude.
I have something to talk about about Disney doing some fucking jokes a little bit later. We talk more about Marvel stuff, but Jamie Lee Curtis just released some pics about for the Borderland movies. Ew. She's playing Patricia Tanis, and it's being directed by Eli Roth. So she just released set pictures. It looks really, really good.
I only know one of those names, but okay.
Also, wait, I myself don't really know too much about Borderlands, and I might just have the wrong thing in mind also. So
it's a video game.
I figured that, but I might have the wrong picture of the game in mind. I've never played it, so I don't know anything.
I do want to, I have a friend that I wanted to, that's later on down the line, I'll do an interview with him. But I am kind of angry because one of my friends was like, hey, look, and it's a friend of mine's that like I haven't seen in years, and we didn't meet in person for a long time. And he was like, hey, I do have a question because I watch your podcast. I was like, okay, what's up? He's like, are you really that pale in person?
Yeah.
It's COVID, man. I'm stuck inside.
No, stop, because I've always looked like this. But I was just like,
have you tried tanning? Excuses, bitch.
No, he was like, did you try tanning? I was like, yes. And he's like, and what happened? Why'd you stop? I was like, because I burn in the sun. He's like, you're a vampire. That's all you had to say. And I hope he's listening to this podcast. Just fight me. Fight me. Fuck you. I'm sick of your shit. That like wow. Okay, I naturally look like this. It's not the lighting. The lighting in here is actually pretty dim. Now I don't even want to turn on my little the little ring light I bought. I just don't want to blend. I can't even say blend in with the wall. My walls are cream colored. They're much darker than me, but whatever. You know? Wow. Wow. And then hold on. Then one of my brothers was like, oh, because you know, I had a baby not long ago. My brother was like, is your kid white? I was like, no, my daughter's not white. He's like, what? And he's just like, I mean, like her skin, like, is that his baby?
I was like, so you're the royal family now? So you want to just judge how dark skinned my child's gonna get? That's what I would have just said.
You are mean. You didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say it.
Nope, I did. Because
they didn't go wrong though. I was just like, hold on, why is everybody always coming for me? For my I'm not that bright. Okay.
I wasn't making fun of you. I was trying to be mean to him.
Your local Yahida is just hurt, okay? Just
yeah, look, Yahida had to put her glasses on so everyone knows she's serious. So the Snyder Cut is 4 hours, and it is the best DC movie to come out in the last ever.
You know, I think me and my mom could have possibly watched it today, and I was just like, but no, she asked me, and I was just like, it's the same Justice League movie. It's just, you know,
there's a lot of
different edit.
It's the director's edit, and I actually didn't know why he went away from the project in the first place, and then I found out it was because his daughter had committed suicide, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's why he left the project, and then that's when they brought in Joss Whedon, and Whedon made that whole mess that we now know.
Shut the fuck up. That's so sad.
Yes. But yeah, Joss Whedon's from Marvel. So they brought him over and he marveled it up.
That's terrible.
But yeah, he dedicated the new cut at the end of the movie. He dedicated it to his daughter. And I was like, that's beautiful. There's even a scene in there where he actually puts the U.S. suicide hotline number in there. And I was like, so yeah.
Oh, look forward to
I'm
it.
gonna
I
watch
didn't
it
need you
one
to
day.
tell me all this. Just
Sorry. I'm sorry.
shut the fuck up.
All right. So Hades wins Game of the Year because yeah, I was like, I can't stand it. And Biomutant releases a new world trailer, and it looks great.
Hold on, stop. Let's be honest. Okay, I hate Hades. All right, I fucking hate that game, bro. I'm so tired of hearing people talk about it, and I have valid reasons to hate this game. No, I have not played it myself. Suck a fuck. I next. My stupid boyfriend plays it nonstop. He's like, you have to play it multiple times. During Christmas, he had played it like God knows how many times. He's like, we're on the headset on the PlayStation with our with my daughter's godfather Alex, and I was like, bro, you in this stupid game. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, I put 70 hours into that game. I was like, you need to put 70 hours into your relationship, okay? And he's like, I put 9 months into you. And I was like, and now I'm single. That's all you had to say. Now every time I hear Hades, I think about what he said, and I'm just like, am I ready to go to jail for assault? Like,
over a video game? No, girl, don't do it.
It's not over a video game. It's because I've never had to come back to that moment, and I still don't. And I think about it in my dreams, you know.
It was like that comeback was too hard.
Yeah. No, it's like I didn't have a comeback for that comeback, and I just it's been hard ever since. You know? I've been living with that trauma.
All right, but this is good. I'm gonna call this section the Marvel section because that's everything that's left. Captain America 4 is being worked on by the showrunner from Falcon, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is excellent. Everyone needs to go watch it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm waiting.
It's It's black greatness, and Bucky absolutely be wearing these black Air Forces, and I'm like, I need you to calm down.
Is that the dude who looks like the aardvark?
No, no, what are you talking about?
Oh, I thought it was the dude that everybody keeps talking about. I don't know if he's on the. I don't know. It's some beautifully skin toned dude, but he has like a gap, and I'm just like, why the fuck did they pick him? He looks like a goddamn aardvark. I don't know why I don't like his face, but I don't.
About? I don't. You know what? I don't want to ask. Let's not.
I don't know. But here's the thing. Like, if they pick somebody like oh my god, I'm forgetting
Anthony
his
Mackie
name.
is gorgeous and chocolate and beautiful.
That's him. No, he's not.
That's what you might have been thinking.
You
So
have
I'm just like, once you said it, I was just like,
what are you talking?
Then I thought about the teacher from Arthur, and I'm just like, oh no.
Like Killmonger, perfect. He's sexy, absolutely, all day. The dude who plays Tyrese, I think that's his actual name, Tyrese. Whatever.
Tyrese Gibson.
Sexy, yes, sexy all day. I would.
So we're in here. Something got confused.
Okay, I'm very confused about where we're going right now.
Okay, no, because I'm saying those dudes would have been fine, but the aardvark looking guy, like,
how dare you call Anthony Mackie looking like an aardvark? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
There's something about him. He looks like he's from the movie Ants. Like, I just don't know why.
You know what? I don't trust anything Yahida
do that because I have nothing against Anthony.
Yahida's the same one who said that.
I don't hate him. I'm tired of people being like, "Oh, he's so sexy." It's just like when people were like, "Scarlett Johansson sexy." They're like, "Oh my god, her body. She's such a like nice, sexy body. Oh my god, she's perfect for all these tight outfits." And I'm looking, and I'm like, "This popsicle stick, bro? Are we looking at the same thing? This is not what's in the comics. I'm only saying this because this is not what's in the comics."
Yahida, I don't trust
your shape. Like,
Yahida, I can't trust your sexiness because you're over here. You constantly say that Jason Momoa is white, so I can't trust you.
I don't care what he is. He's delicious, and I don't know why.
Not at all. Not at all.
And every time I see him, I'm just like, yum! When I didn't know they make these, I dropped this. Yes, I want one. Like, he's so fine. Like, him, I understand. But the aardvark, I just don't understand why everybody's like, you have to see how sexy he is. He's so sexy. Like, even, Chadwick Boseman, like, him, fine as fuck, sexy dude. Oh, I love his hair. Eyebrows. But the aardvark dude, nah, I'm not seeing it. You know,
stop calling him an aardvark, Heffa.
Okay, the stand-in for the movie Ants, whatever you want to call him.
Heffa, shut up. So Shang-Chi just dropped its trailer. It looks great. It's awesome.
Yet to see it because nobody reminded us to do that.
I forgot. I don't know what it is. Shang-Chi is basically Marvel's version of a kung fu movie, and it looks awesome.
I'll look at it later.
I'll get there eventually.
Super good and just filled with hot Asians.
Will you? Because you always say you're gonna do stuff eventually, and here I am.
Hey, sometimes I remember to actively look for something when I'm on YouTube, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes it just pops up.
Yahida, I'm gonna come over there. I'm sorry, Yahida, the sun's out. I can't come. Then here I am, hours later, just sexually unsatisfied waiting. It's just
I mean, you would know if you checked your phone and you checked your messages, but you don't read.
I check them, I just don't read them. I'm just
exactly. That's why you don't know. Okay, and finally, Disney continues to control the world by signing a deal with Sony for their Marvel properties, and I'm very sad.
So, does that mean Spider-Verse is gonna be in Disney territory? The next one?
So, from what it looks like, Sony signed a deal with Disney, Netflix, and Hulu. Hulu gets a certain amount of stuff added to their library permanently. Everything from now until 2026, Netflix gets first. And then after 2022, I'm sorry. After 2022, then it goes to Disney for a release.
Sarah, why the fuck do you know all of this? Like, don't you know?
It's called Google. It's called reading. But I know you don't like to do that.
I Google how long can you go and how to shave your butthole without it itching. That's something you Google. Like,
no, it's called doing.
Care about their deals and when they get it. Like, put it out on the like little thing, the app, and then just fuck it, right?
No, because Disney controls everything. Okay. Yes, just you.
But we know that. We know that Disney control. Look. I don't care what they control. Google. I did not call you, but when I call you, you don't answer.
Disney listening, y'all. Disney.
No, it's not Disney. It's my goddamn FBI agent, and the bitch does not listen.
Either way, as long as they don't mess with Spider-Verse, that's all I care about. Because I'm so ready for the next one. I can't wait.
And so the last but not least is that's it. This starts off with Elexus. Elexus, tell us about Mortal Kombat and how great it was.
I might not be the right person to do that, you know.
God dang it!
And I say this because I generally like most movies I watch anyway, because I go in with no expectations about majority of whatever, except, you know, M. Night Shyamalan's crap up. I went in with all the expectations on that one.
Oh, Airbender? Yeah.
Avatar, the last Airbender. Let's not talk about it. Keep going.
Yeah.
I just people like his movies. They're garbage.
I think it depends on the movies. I might be mixing him up with somebody else, so ignore me. But Mortal Kombat, okay, look, I freaked out fangirling because at one point I heard "test your might" in the movie, and I was just like, "Yep, this is it for me." It just made me want to go play. And then they said fatality at one point. I was just like, ugh. And then the more characters they brought in, I was just like, okay, cool. My thing, I'm still slightly confused on where exactly the storyline is, because watching it seems like they've killed off some characters. Yeah. But still had some of the original characters who were there with some of the characters that seemed like they are killed off. And I'm just like, this is weird.
Now, we all know that they didn't put Johnny Cage in there. Do you think the movie would have been better with him in it?
I think it would have.
Guys,
I don't think it makes that deep a difference. But to me,
you're telling me there's a story to this shit? People aren't just ripping out spines through fucking nostrils. You know what? No.
Oh, believe me. Oh, there was gore. There was like Mortal Kombat gore in some certain parts. I'm going to say this.
All of the rib cage.
Kung Lao was in there. He was fighting somebody. You know, he had the hat.
Are you talking about Raiden?
No. I said Kung Lao.
Oh.
You know, I know that he has a drill type of move, like. It might be an actual move on the game. I don't remember because it's been a minute since I've played. Knowing me. But he killed somebody, just flew them right into it, and they showed it, sawing the person in half on the ground. I'm just like,
that's his fatality from
No. Like, did they show like the bones cracking? Like, did they show it the way they do in the video game? That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see them like punch somebody's rib cage out of their body, and you see the entire like leftover thing coming out of their shit. Like, that's what I wanted to see. I want to
feel that. But at the same time, I don't think they were gonna go that gory, but they did go pretty gory.
They can't go too far, girl. They still got to market this to people. People
There's no such thing as too far. There's just such thing as people who are pussies.
It is when you want it to make mainstream. That is.
I need you to think about some fatalities in 11.
Listen, hold on. I played a couple of the Mortal Kombat games, and let me tell you something. If you buy a Mortal Kombat game and you're like, oh, the story, I'm gonna treat you the same way I treat everybody who buys the COD games for story. Like, if you're a serial killer, just say it, okay? Just fucking say that. But don't sit here and lie and say that you care about the
You're buying it for the gore and the fighting. Like, I don't mind the story. I'm here for the fatalities.
Oh no, I know.
By the end of it,
I'm here for all the good shit, but I mean, having a good story is also like, that'd be nice.
Nyera, shut the fuck up. Okay,
yeah,
let me whatever. Wait, I got a question then. Nyera, be honest. I need you to look me in my shits and be 100% honest. Do you watch porn for the story? Because you seem like the type to be like, oh no, I want to see, is this sink actually getting fixed, or is he just gonna fuck her the entire time? Like, that makes me want to fight you. Like, why would you? What is this?
It depends on what I'm feeling like. Sometimes there's porn that has a good storyline. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Or sometimes the porn's so bad, I would rather watch the storyline. There's been porn that bad that I was like, "What's the story? The story was good in this. Let me go watch that."
No further questions. I rest my case.
Okay, well, while I'm thinking about it, I can say with the Mortal Kombat movie, you know how most Mortal Kombat movies in the first place, it's so much jumping around.
Right.
It's still there.
Yay!
Like there's still no like completely not weirdly put together storyline for some of the people. I still don't know the main character's name they used instead of using Johnny Cage to go into it.
Cole Young.
Oh, see, I never heard it. Okay, every time I was also watching this with a 7-year-old in the front room who refuses to get off his phone and stop asking questions or playing the game on his phone to watch the movie. So
sounds like watching it with a spouse.
So they substituted Johnny Cage for Cole Young. Is Cole Young a character? I don't play.
No.
See, that I don't know because he is a descendant of Scorpion.
So
he's just a descendant of Scorpion.
So Cole Young is not a character in the games. They didn't put Johnny Cage in because at least the director, I think he said that he wanted to save Johnny Cage for the second one if they got it piloted. But he had Cole Young placed in there as just, an original character. So we could see kind of like, as we could see Mortal Kombat through our perspective, a person who doesn't know what the is happening. And there's just magic happening everywhere. I was like, oh.
I can see that.
Y'all suck. I'm here for the blood. I'm here for the guts. Okay, I'm here for that Mortal Kombat, like the arcade. No. I'm here for the arcade type Mortal Kombat, where like you punch him, and for some reason he has 8 different skulls.
That's not gonna happen.
And I'm just like,
I was about to say, we're not gonna see it. We're not going to see someone get hit in the chest and then they explode into 20 different rib cages. That's not going to happen.
Well, then that's disappointing. Then, like, what's the why even make a movie? That made me so mad every time I see it. Like, you know how they're making
Mortal Kombat 3.
Look. I get so mad when they make these movies and they're like, Halo the movie. What?
Wait, there was a Halo movie?
Mortal Kombat the movie.
Huh? Is there one?
No. You know a series does need a movie. Well, it's technically already a movie, but the Yakuza series. Those need to be movies. That's a lot to take in emotionally. Like those games. And at one point you walk in a strip club and there's this random dude that comes out of nowhere just to fight you. And I swear to God, you'll just be walking down the street and you'll hear "Gerido-chan," and you'll just like be like, "Huh?" And your character, you're just like, "Wait a minute!" And then before you slow down, he's just mobbing your shit, and you're just like, "Oh, wait, I don't want to fight you. My health is low." And
I don't know what would happen if that would happen. Like,
hold on. Like Majima, he's an asshole. Like you guys got it. That's a series. If you guys ever get bored, just watch the playthrough or just watch all of the story on YouTube. But honest to God, that series, that's movie worthy because it is tear jerking. Like everybody dies in it. There's orphans. There's like best friends that just get murdered in front of their lovers. There's this lady that it's just horrible. And you're just like, I don't want to be emotionally invested in this, but it's so beautiful.
Yahida, you do realize if they ever did make a Yakuza movie, it would have subtitles. Because everyone would be speaking Japanese.
Hold on.
I mean, hey, you take subtitles for certain things anyway. So
exactly. Thank you. See, that's why.
Yahida, do you want to read during 2 hours of a movie?
I don't know, but I want to do 2 hours of her now because like she gets me. Okay. Thank you. But you see what I mean? Like, hold on. I'm telling you, like it's such a great fucking series. And that to me is movie worthy. I don't feel like fighting games is movie worthy. I don't feel like the COD series needs a campaign mode. Like this is just stupid to me because I'm just like, what? Who fucking cares? Like you're just gonna go do multiplayer the entire time anyway. You're just gonna go online and rank up fighting people anyway. So it's like, what are we doing?
Some people like a story experience in these games. But I mean,
okay,
like,
hold on.
all video game
All of
movies
these are
bad.
typical. No. All of these are typical though. And Yakuza, at one point, you guys don't know this, but at one point, because none of you guys play it to my knowledge, you go to help out a person, right? They send you to this other person because video games, and you're fighting a grown man in a diaper. He's in a room with giant blocks and other grown men, and they're like leaders of companies and leaders of other gangs, and these grown men are dressed like toddlers and pretending to be toddlers in their free time, and you have to fist fight one. Then at one point you have to 2 times fight a bear, fist fight a fucking bear, and you will lose. But this is why I'm saying, like, you guys, like, you have no idea how crazy that. And believe it or not, the story, maximum quality, just phenomenal. It honestly brings you to tears because you in multiple, and mind you, there's like 7-8 of these games. You watch characters that you don't want to care about, but you care about, and you watch them die, and you're just like, why did he die? He was just fine. We had an entire chapter.
Zero literally has a side mission where you end up having to find porn for a guy who runs around in his underwear and just gyrates.
Yeah.
Mr. Shakedown.
There was one girl. No. At one point, this lady's like, he stole my panties. And you have to fight a dude naked. And you're just like, why are you stealing panties? And then you're looking and you're like, why are you naked? And he's just like, oh, and you're like.
The thing is, I feel like Yakuza would be better as a TV series because you could get some of those weirder side stories. You could get the Mr. Shakedown fights happening every time. Mr. Shakedown, he's great. You could do like a medieval flashback and do the spin-off games that they had that was in old Japan.
Kai, I need you to listen to this. At one point, your character has a mission to go to. And again, there's this guy who all throughout the game randomly shows up to fist fight you. So at one point they're like, hey, you need to go to this club. Your character's always going to clubs because they're gang members. All they do is hang out with other gang members at different clubs. So he's like, okay, cool, let me walk in. And you walk in, and then your character looks up and he's like, huh? Because one of the strippers is kind of ugly and she looks mannish from behind. Turns around and it's like sexy dancing. It's like, kitty do. And you're just like, is that the dude that's always fighting me? Oh my fucking. And then he turns around and he's just like, let's fight. And I'm like,
no.
Sir, don't you have a family? Please stop. Like, and you want to cry because you're so exhausted and you have like, you're following this like meaningful storyline, and then you walk into that and you're just like, what are we doing?
Yakuza has some weird, awesome storylines. And I mean, like,
I just want to see hilarious. That sounds hilarious. Like Nyera said, it probably would be better as a TV show because I definitely watched that more than trying to.
You could go for the main story, and then you could do the weird, awesome side stories. I want to beat up real estate agents and then throw money in the air, catch it, and fling it like a fan in my face. That's awesome. I want to Michael Jackson do a music video. That's great.
The best part is like the guy that you play as, you get over the games, all of it. You get so attached to this dude, and at one point, you're just like, I just want peace for him. His life fucking sucks. Like Jesus, and you feel bad for him because he's just like trying to live his life out normally, and he'll tell people, look, no, I'm just a normal guy, just trying to get some soup, and they'll be like, fuck your soup. And he's just like,
I mean, that actually does happen.
Soup. Yeah, and he's just like, I wanted to eat that soup. And they're just like, I'll make you eat it. And then he's just like, now I gotta beat your ass. Hey, your ass. And then the cops are like, you're going to jail. And he's like, but I just wanted soup. And you're so bad. And you're just like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Your life's, and it sucks because he'll be like, hey, I want nothing to do with this. He says it the whole game. I want nothing to do with this. And people will be like, oh, I'll make you care. And he's like, no, I just got out of prison. I just want to eat soup and chill. And they're like, I kidnapped your daughter. And he's like, I feel so bad. Because I'm just like, kitty dude, like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? And every game, you just, as the story progresses, he's just watching people he loves die. And then you think about the beginning of the game somehow. And you're just like, he just wanted fucking soup, damn. dead ass wanted to be left alone, and y'all
It's
do
like,
this, and like, bro, and then the girl of his dreams, he doesn't even get, and then she has a baby with somebody else, then she dies, and then he has to take care of the baby, and that's his daughter that keeps getting stolen, and I was like, bro, and it's like in every
weird. Yakuza is awesome, and it absolutely deserves to be a TV show, not a movie.
It does.
But
work on
back
it.
to
Work
Mortal
on it.
Kombat.
I'll move to Japan for that.
But back on topic.
While we're here, Japan tickets are super cheap right now. Everybody definitely go buy your tickets. I'm buying mine. They're like $200 from like fucking Texas to Japan. And I was like, huh? And they were like round trips. I was
Texas.
like, I'll get to Texas. I don't like Texas, but I'll get to Texas.
Y'all can keep Texas.
I'm scared to show up and like I know this is terrible. I've never been to Texas, but I'm scared to show up to Texas and just one of two things happens. One, I have a giant steak dropped on me, which sounds stupid, but that's what I'm thinking about. And two, seeing two guys like, I don't know, in SpongeBob stands being like, guess what I am? Texas. And I'm just like, should have never went below the Mason-Dixon line because this is just ridiculous. And I know it sounds stupid, but this is what I think about. While other people are talking to me, I'm just like, Texas looks fucking funny. Why is it so big? And then why does everybody who live there?
Because they took half of it from Mexico and they need to give it back. I've driven through Texas. Give it back.
Hold on. Stop. Let's be honest. The entire United States was technically just upper Mexico. They should just left the shit alone.
Then what is Canada? Also upper Mexico? Super up Mexico?
Hold on, stop. Technically, yes. Because think about it. No. I'm tired of getting into arguments with people about this. What nobody understands is there's a reason why, like, you know,
there's a whole joke about this.
Mexicans look like Native Americans. And I'm just like, guys, it's because your border lines are imaginary lines. Like, they don't make sense. And I had one person be like, no, you can't tell me Tennessee's the same thing as Georgia. I was like, tell me something. Is it like Code Lyoko when like you go through it, it's like, or is it just like you walk straight? And they were just like, huh? I was like, do you go through like a wall of something and like you feel
Yahida Jackson, how dare you bring up how dare you bring up the evil that is Code Lyoko? Ugh.
Well, I don't know, but the guy got mad at me. He's like, what you're saying makes no sense. And I had him pull up two pictures. We had two arguments. I had him pull up a picture of a Native American and like, you know, old time like Mexican photos. And I was like, do they look alike to you? And he was just like, their clothes are different.
Yahida, that's the same logic that it's like, do all black people look alike?
No, and then he was like, then the second, no. The second argument was, he said Indians, right? Like from the actual, like, you know,
India
country. He's like, India, there it is. He's like, they're not Asian. I was like,
yes, they are.
They'd be like, do you not know where India is located? What?
Right. And he was like,
called South. There's Southern Asian.
It gets so much, bro, it gets so much worse. He was just Asian. Like, he goes, that's not located in China. I was like, huh? And then that's when I realized my child cannot go to school in the South because I don't think.
Dude,
or at least not in Tennessee. I don't know. Whatever.
Off topic. Anyway, when I came to Georgia and we had to take a class called Georgia History, people were like looking at me so weird when I didn't know the damn person that I don't know. We'll say the person that was the founder of Atlanta or whatever, and I'm just like.
Right.
Why did I have to take this when I moved from California? I didn't have to take California history. I knew world history and U.S. history.
Thank you. Same thing in New York. Like, when I came down here, I had the same stupid shit. They were like, oh, you have to know all, like, you have to take this knowledge test. And they were like, name all the plantations. I was like, huh?
I don't want to know that.
Right.
They were like, no, it was like,
so
name the plantations
down? Is that what you're telling me?
And I was like, what? I don't know this. And they were like, what do you mean you don't know this? I was like, who the fuck knows this?
What?
She goes, so do they?
No. Like, who knows this?
No shit. Like, my teacher was like, so do they not teach you guys history up there in New York? I was like, not racist history.
Right.
And she was like, what do you mean? I was like they teach us history about the United States and the world, but not just like state specific and certain areas. I was like, no, because there's more than just that one area of New York. That's what the fuck are you talking about? And they were like, well, we have CRCT testing. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Agreed. I was like, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about.
What is CRCT testing? Like, you know, and
you notice they don't have it.
Is that part of the FBI? Do I need to know that?
Test. Right? I was like, it's called New York State Test. And they were like,
Right.
no, they were like, you guys don't have a CRCT New York. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were gonna flunk me because they thought I was stupid, but I just thought they were stupid. So we were just gonna leave at that point. Yeah. Like, you know, my teacher was just like, she was, oh, child, they don't teach you anything. I was like, it's funny that you're saying this because I think you're dumb. And then they called my mom. And I'm like, they called her and I was like, she's not gonna answer. She didn't answer. And then they were just like, go sit in the other classroom because I just can't. And I'm just like, I can't, bitch. Like, what are you talking about? Then they were like, no. Then they gave me, same teacher gives me an assignment and she's like, do an assignment on your home state. I did it on the state of New York, obviously.
Thank you. Somebody understands. I was like,
because she said your home state. That's what she said. Your home state. That's what the assignment.
Yeah,
was,
I was like, I don't know.
I'm like a board of New York.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know nothing about Georgia, so I did New York.
Yeah, and this was before we were honestly allowed to use like Google and shit.
Right.
You have like a computer and all this extra shit. Big no. Either way, I was just like, she was youth. I was like, you didn't even take my assignment. What the fuck do you mean I failed? And she's just like, why would you do it on the state of New York? I was like, your assignment, and I pulled the paper. I was like, says home state. I was like, I am not from the state of Georgia. And she was just like, you don't have to get smart with me, Miss Misty. And I was like,
when they know
like, apparently I do because
like,
you're not listening or trying.
And you know the worst part? I was just like, I was looking like that little cat meme, you know? And I remember like they called my parents. She finally answered. And Athena went up to the school because she was just like pissed. And she's like, what the fuck do you mean like you're failing her? And she's just like, she didn't do the assignment. She's like, she did the fucking assignment. I paid for the supplies. And the lady was just like, she didn't do it the way I wanted to. She goes, that's not what your fucking assignment says. And I was like, thank you. Either way, after being like physically threatened to be beaten the fuck up, my teacher passed me, but she passed me with a low score. Like
the teacher is a petty
70.
bitch.
Bro, she dead ass passed me with a 70. And the worst part is all my papers had like hundreds on it, but she kept me at a 70.
Right?
And you know the worst part? You could say that I'm dumb, but I had AP World History like in high school. I'm very good at I'm smart as shit. Well, I mean, I guess school just has your memory, but I have decent memory except like numbers and spelling. But fuck those classes.
Keep burying yourself in a hole. Keep going.
No, I was just so mad. Like, oh god, it's you know, like it's like having conversations with straight people because they'll be like, "Oh, you're gay. That means you want me, huh?"
No. I hate when people do that.
Did you look at yourself? He does not want you. Oh, y'all. Oh boy, yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm just saying, you know, I rather sit here and I hate it because I get it from females too, like straight females. And I'll be like, girl, I'd rather drag my bare puss across concrete, hot southern concrete than touch you. I just rather not. But they treat you like you want them. And you're just like, oh, I hate it here.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, we went wildly off topic in the end. I don't know how we got to.
I gotta go.
But yes, ladies, gentlemen, you guys get a nice, almost 2-hour long thing for us being back. We'll be more consistent, we promise.
They promise.
We'll try our best. We'll try to be more consistent. How about that?
Yep.
All right. So I've been your I've been Nyera because I've not mediating shit. I've been your senpai Nyera.
Bubbly senpai guy.
Hopping all over the place, mind wise. So thank you. See ya.
Bye, guys.